years since Aimee Copeland's life took a harrowing turn. After a ziplining accident, the former West Georgia college student developed a flesh-eating bacterial infection, and it nearly took her young life. Well, the Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin caught up with her earlier this fall to talk about how she's doing now 5 years later.
And Aimee Copeland will tell you life is very good these days. In fact, she says her life is now better than it's ever been, even before her accident, because Aimee Copeland has found her mission. Happy doesn't even begin to describe Aimee Copeland these days.
I am in an absolutely fantastic place. I have developed this extremely fulfilling life.
And sometimes working in her Midtown Atlanta kitchen, Copeland says she'll stop and remember just how far she's come.
5 years ago, I had no idea what my life was going to look like. I was worried that I would never get back to living life like I had before, going on adventures, cooking, having fun.
Because almost overnight in May of 2012, the then 24-year-old University of West Georgia grad student became national news when she fell from a zip line into the Little Tallapoosa River and badly injured her leg, contracting a flesh-eating bacterial infection known as necrotizing fasciitis that forced surgeons to remove her hands and her legs one by one as Copeland fought for her life.
I think that my experience coming so close to death and then losing a lot of my abilities and a lot of my conception of who I was sort of reborn.
Now 29, Copeland owns her own home in Atlanta's Old Fourth Ward, works as a psychotherapist, and is in a happy long-term relationship. She's also writing a book about how nearly dying taught her how to live.
And I had many dark nights of the soul where I cried and I screamed and I wondered, why me? And ultimately, through a lot of failing and making a lot of mistakes, I learned that if I wanted to achieve my goals in life, if I wanted to continue to have fun and live a fulfilling life, I had to take action. I had to get up and keep trying. Can I go outside? Come on.
Before her accident, before her service dog Bella came into her life, Copeland loved the outdoors so much she'd planned to work in ecotherapy.
Come on.
Using nature to help people heal.
And what nature reminds me is that I'm complete and whole and perfectly imperfect just as I am.
That feeling inspired Copeland earlier this year to create the Aimee Copeland Foundation to help people with disabilities get outdoors and find their own healing.
I think so many people have a traumatic injury or illness and they tend to give up. I love these purple flowers blooming here too.
To draw the disabled community to nature, Copeland wants to buy a piece of land in Metro Atlanta and create a wheelchair-accessible holistic therapy center.
Where people of all ages and abilities can do community gardening, hiking, camping, get adaptive fitness, nutrition, and cooking classes, and also providing individual and group therapies.
Achieving her dream will take time, but Aimee Copeland plans to once again prove that anything is possible.
To show that people in the community of disabilities want to get out. We're here, and if you build it, we will come.
And if you'd like to see what's ahead for the Aimee Copeland Foundation in 2018, check out their website, aimeecopelandfoundation.org. For the Fox Medical Team, I'm Beth Galvin.